kaseba yensa ka no enne awie no ensam no ne nkyemu nyina enuna na opoku agyeman magia kunwe mede nsam no ebremo na de edi mu akotire bi ene se omampani John Dramani Mahama esiso akire wona wayi won se wa enkoduru kira no wajapade a wo dada ansa no wo bodi no wamfa ntudwa no ene ebo ahona kofie se onka na ban no ho bio afi enra demonstration bi akoso a ni nyina ekọ ediama maame getu tokonu MPP fo kira wonkyena o maye mfa maame sikan enwanam sansonso ena nipa bebre kasa editia se enema ekoso no enye ne sane nti soafo hwengmo so se school pon wa nanado sense ne din no obesa de din no aba afi se yekọ mrahye bedwafi a chiame ne wo ho se wati se abrofo ne keke din bi de fa Ghana ho enye kura asenso bone ena omode emayen achechefo nkabo mukuo bi nso ese ensuo ne nkane a aban pese otutumo no eno nso nyade a wote ase edi aban no entwensan owura kwamena afenwoma kensen so abone nkofo abaso se aboacher ekọ na wieye ne asomdwie mu sa ena ekọ mfifi mantemu so a ekofo bi wo epese osi ehine bi nanso wona mu bi se dabi nia opese odi ade no onye de hye enti omo empene yichi sa ansem ni nyina mu na nsem nyina beba na yakono ayefe wanya bi etie nya bi ahwe ewo social media hodo ni nyina so ifie ene amanone a na eudi for Samuel prayer and counseling center dawroma ene waso mu amamtimi de bro makachiro se ebia na ya wo mu nsem aware mu nsem aware no so kure bia na ye hunhum de enti eno no ewo na hodo hwe ni nyina na february d4 be tintede amon ebi so na ye adwuma mu nsem adwuma no so enkoso nyina no ebi aban de ekura na wo mu ade otia ho na ate ye de otra teburu ya enkwada iba ni san ho kose ya aso de sebie so a ya ne abo ho nyesa ifiri february d4 be hwemu ama ahensem koto nsem ene abrabo mu asem bia mo mutumanse fomu wa hweye obi de osika bidwa nanka ebi so kra na ajapade ne bi hyefom so mu di hia ni nyina mo de beda odifo wo ejaba family house a ewo ahembobo ano traffic light no ase ho a menhia kwana no a odifo behwe aka ho asem ama abusua no atede ene wo hawo ekoso nyina zo efiro mo mfre no 0245 479724 0245 479725 ana say 05061 57020 050 615 615 7020 050 615 7020 odi phone numbers no phone no a ene nya adaje ofra ofa na wo kire wonsem num ema oso unya ahomeka meba na afi mafansam no kronkronkro akire mu akire medin die no na opoku agyeman Ebrahim Penny John Dramani Mahama pe akonwa kese na die no hye Ghana fo bo se oba won obeyi won se asoafo afi abai kra chimpanimfo ene wona be de nnwuma akese ano no wonyina obehwe se wodu ajapade betudwa ansana tumi no wakuramu ede ayedwuma Ghana mamumra no ne fa no ebi ekire se wunya tumi kese se akire wajapade a wo dada ansana abidi ade no watu aso anye sa na daache ho basemu a eno ya de a itimi gina so ede twenwa so eno no mampani wona wabubu ndi nyina wafro edika abo nkokọ se wonfemra na wase sisubio se enkoduru echina 7th May na wa omfa sa anhye no so no ya de a ho be kire opa mampani ekira empusese no sebe ya kada se ne proye a bro bedi ade kane amanfo kafra no nanso ose onim ho hwe no wabempre no su obeyi no ho afirima san no ma manfo nyina hunu se ono ne nsa benkum ni nifa ni nyina fita na ode ebedi ade ntunim na wo ye pani bi sa na obi kyewa kyede kura emu odura na woje a eno so oto omampani ene Ghana formra.
On the 18th February 2025, I set a deadline of 31st March 2025 for all appointees who are taking office or being nominated at the time to declare their assets. An update provided by the Auditor General to my office indicates that some of you failed to meet that deadline. For all those who are appointed or nominated before 31st March 2025 and failed to meet the deadline, you are to forfeit 3 months of salary to be donated to the Ghana Medical Trust Fund, named after me, Mahama Cares. In addition to 1 month's salary that I've asked all appointees to donate to the Mahama Cares Trust Fund. So it means that those who omitted to declare assets by the date, you are paying 4 months' salary to Mahama Cares. However, if by close of day Wednesday, 7th May 2025, any of you still fails to declare your assets, count yourself automatically dismissed. The assets declaration regime is an important mechanism to check corruption and abuse of office, and it must be respected by all. My brothers and sisters, this is a very strict code, I must admit. But if we abide by this code, it will restore the faith of our people in our democracy. Strict compliance with this code will restore confidence in the political elite and help to consolidate our democracy. And so I expect all of you to do your best to abide by the code. Let us walk this path together with discipline, with humility, and with an unusual...
na we aban no chidom hene enso esi supi de kire wona ahia ho nyina se nyeso chidom hene no asem bi beba na befa kwati kwa bepa chew se we de ka chi ubra ma me na won me ncho ma ba kono ma nhye ne nso ma hwe yi ne ba ne ade wo se da bi obia hwe ne nhye o mampani ka ho asem woni so nso man ye sua che keta se ne pre ho a ebra so se nsa kire e ba mamu enum.
Excellency the President, senior government officials, honorable ministers, deputy ministers, and staffers. My work here is very simple, just to pave the way for His Excellency to launch the Code of Conduct. But before then, I just want to draw attention to one thing. An aspect of governance is like running a boarding school. There needs to be checks and balances, rules and regulations that tells you, don't walk around during prep hours. The same thing applies to what we're doing here. And so, I will encourage each and every one of you, once you get your copy, to study it just like your Bible. Because there shall never be any excuse for whatsoever when you cross the line. And Mr. President, with your indulgence, let me tell them a little story. Colleagues, the only time you will not be able to reach the president is when we are about removing you. I've heard some of you say, oh, he's my friend, I go to his house. Trust me, even if you meander your way to reach him through his driver, his ADC, the president will tell you, as for this Julius, this issue came up, and I told him to wait. Look at what he's done. But he's written the letter already. So, my colleagues.
Minority for a donkuma penifo. Ene nipa dodo bi a emu dodo no ano eye MPP amanyukuo no adehia to ho agumɔnten so na waye kire ede etia omampani John Dramani Mahama ne NDC amemu a ekoso no efa ma me getudo araba tokonu ho maami ene yate muafu nyina pani na wuyi no na dan kwakufu ado peso na ekoba se NDC no omampani edi ade ene omo so ekira na sedi nsuye no sana wianso so ebeye ne sani nti no wo se maami wokọ na obi na wonko mu obi mra no na MPP fo ikira omo nti ase nti ode wo yekira ahye so eye edi etia omampani se ontwe saa enhye no ene pamo opeso pam maame no ensan na eno ote won hu monten so no minority leader dom kuma no de odano owura Alexander Afenyo Markins osan lawyer ena o chiremu se enema no aban no nyina eyai otan eyai se atimu adwuma no ena opese ode wani etwitwiri fom ni nyina mu no watenso se letter commission ni awodano maami Jane Adukoi Mensan so se ofiriwe so pe ono so wode beba no so eno de wo kyeremu a na enya de o se isisa akra mama yenkuti wo ye kyere no ase owura Alexander Afenyo Markins eni enipa bia eka ho se de wona isi kyere wonsem no mu a enti ema wote won hugu manten so no.
So I am humbly, as a practitioner of the court, I'm humbly calling on all judges, all judicial service staff, to think deep about tomorrow, not to be too comfortable, because today some government officials are promising judicial service staff and the judges of promotion. So you are comfortable, you don't want to speak up. We will speak up for the sake of posterity. We will speak up for the sake of posterity. A state intelligence official, somebody who has committed 20 years of his adult life to serve the state as an intelligence officer, is thrown back to on remand, and a judge sat and said he's granting the wishes of the Attorney General. Really? What is happening? Let's be careful. As a nation, all we have is our democracy. Should things get out of hand, we may not be able to control it. So I'm signaling us as a political class, we need to proceed with caution. All of us. We shouldn't take the power for granted. There is unemployment on the street. The youth of Ghana need employment. The NDC government itself has already failed in its main promise to the Ghanaian people.
Now, Amaya, Winifah Woodie, Amaya, Kamani Kabini, Amaya, Aquase, that's it, Obikurato Obanum, Amana, now we need to go away. Candy my Amaya, dear Queen, Obiria, dear, Utiminka, Mama Betty and some Mamano, and that woman now, yes, so my Rubayaki Chiwomo, Yadima Koko Mania say. And now, your friend the constitution I am rapping, you know. I know you might be a messiah.
It is a betrayal of the values enshrined in our constitution: merit, impartiality, and service to the nation, not to any political party. And as if the shameful attacks on the Chief Justice were not enough, His Excellency the President plans to turn his diabolic sight on the Electoral Commission, just as several of his party stalwarts have predicted. Plans are far advanced to dismantle the current commission and replace its leadership with loyal NDC operatives. This is no longer speculation. It is an unfolding conspiracy. The goal is clear: to seize total control of the democratic process and bend future elections to the will of one man and his party, a third-term agenda. He may have risen to power through the ballot box, but make no mistake.
Okay, afi ye ko ye ni mo Kasebo no mu a e wonsem kro no mu no e bra wo mo etwotwo niam ahodo ni nyina ekura na ode koma no okoto owura Standogba ono oye deputy chief of staff na chese oko aban mu a wono e na o di akire edema owura Julius Debra na nensa eka ngracha ahodo na omkruchi ba nyina woje na sumdwum ofeso kama e no chese o omayade se omayade no ama efefefa ankofa ohaw eni amane bia ama.
Brother and friend, this is to you. The language is very respectful and decent, and it expresses our views, but we know we are very president. We hope that we shall receive the needed support for the Chief Justice to go back to our office and do our work. Thank you so much. Thank you.
family and has ended very peacefully. That in itself is a very strong message.
Achami hina wo mrasebe refio no nyamfo Kingsford Aban Sumani Backben ate ho de ache Ghana for say udura manone a emrani bi a nkofo e de frɛ Ghana for e wo brofo kasem no ya na eye na homete wo kira na sa brofo kasa no watu din say 30 December na che say buronya bosumi edumie no bia se de nkofo e kan de kiremu e frɛ Ghana for no ya na ahomete pa na mama yinkutie said they were no out chirimu or brand edwadi bi koso e wo job 600 nimu ho na owrai ugire simpie so ka kire Ghana for say mo hwe dine nkofo from na motimi ahwe mo yi.
When I recently visited the United States, and when I introduced myself as coming from Ghana, a very beautiful black girl came out to say she was coming to Ghana. I said, what are you going to do in Ghana? She said she was coming to attend TETE December. I said, what is TETE December? He said, but you said you are from Ghana. I said, yes, I'm from Ghana, but I've never heard TETE December. What is TETE December? There I was told that 30 December is the month of December celebrated in Ghana by allowing everybody everywhere in the world to come into this country and to do whatever they want to do. Free and go back. No wonder red is now in Ghana. As leaders, we have not yet gone beyond. In fact, we did not accept Canada. How can we now accept red? What do you call it? That drug that you take and become useless. What do you call it? No, not tramadol. It's red. No, tramadol is lower than it. It's called red.
Osafo hwe enwumasua so owura harina Idrisu ede atodwa se nana danko akufo ado amamu nu ade ba ko ono ne nani nye ho kura ene sukupu ahodo bi a nana ado hwe nyame animu a na wosesensan edin no wosese edin no nana ado sesan no no wonte ase enso sabre di tumi ewen na akinye ne ho ndi wanti anka ho hwe ne ne nyame na dom a tumi na dane no ono no ye osafo hwe enwumasua so ene nanado ne mbipifo enhwe enche kura wo kruche hu nkrata nyina wode komra se bebefi am wakose sedin no de akoda demu no a mama yenchi owura harina Idrisu
nanado dankwa akufu ado. There is a policy shift. There will be changes in the names of the universities that were done. It is not to fail to recognize the contribution of any individual or their standing, or undermine the legacy of any statesman, or diminish their contributions to our national effort. For instance, Dr. Abdullahi Salafo Technical University will revert back to the Tamale Technical University. We will do that. I introduced a bill in Parliament that will seek to rename some of the public universities in Ghana, including the Dr. Abdullahi Salafo Technical University, back to Tamale Technical University. Simon Dombo University will be renamed. C.K. Tadam University of Technology and Applied Sciences will be renamed. And Dr. Ephraim Amu Technical University will be renamed back to Ho University. I'm still engaging with traditional authorities, engaging with members in academia and alumni association, students and civil society to make that determination.
Ntwibosi akon chema untumi na manfo efre no na obi anim so no na no ye dwomtreni ma MPP amanyokuo no wo Asante mantam mu ha empo odakura mu adikozi se amanyokuo no wadi ntwe bi ma dai wa batwa etwa mu na wura yi wo se onyame aso no dae se wotie di amanyokuo MPP anim pa mo makọ nkonumdie kasisem na mpo ene ahwiase kura ba enye dene awrade na exchange onfro nkonanim na kwa bia so amanyokuo no besa enya nitumi abato kesia ebedi yanim no eno wura yi kira na ne se ne nti no o ka kira santeman Ghana fo nyina se onna so entoa so empre asantemantam MPP dwomtreni di breni bi onamum o kokesiem na o mamu ni nyina MPP ano akope ada se chairman mama yenti ono a se de osi ekire nsem no mu
ni wonyankopon akasa na masre no soso se eduru so a enso so a chairman wontumi sadi o mama nya na nimu animonyam ne nipa nimu animonyam no menim se MPP ayo osom enti se duru onso so a mbepeke form na eno so osom kwaso obuoni ani die kwaso eno so me de aba na me de aba besom MPP ama 2028 so no yetimi awe ne power no because eno na Ghana for ehwehwe enti osum beka se ane se duru so a beba bepre national chairman
medase
embanifo da teacher unions ahoro ano ewo Ghana ha no a susu se beya ka omampani John Damani Mahama omfana no ntum na se de PURC fo kase bosumi kro no nsuo ne nkane abo watotum no so betutum mpo a wonhwe no wonte so na no den dodo nkankankane abo a ekọ hamu nchemu edunan ene ekire no se de wo kire ni wo se ede di pefe se ekobasa enukure ni ade a Ghana fo ho be hyeche won pa ma wonya gina so bia adwuma oye no mu the Tertiary Teachers Association of Ghana preteg for ne ompany for na ehia ya o kasa asem preteg for ebrebi atwom ne from Concerned Teachers Association o mo te no for no eno ma dan o mo ese de from preteg na wo kira na o se abane te so nti wo mo ene nsechofo abonkomo ama won trofo o chochofo penya odawa no ewo mfinfin mantemu ade atudwa se saa niema no eyade a emwa edi Cape Coast na wode saa ensem a edidi sue atudwa mama yentie owura amoakon se de osi ekasa kire ensem no mu
Teachers Association, the chair members now or Central Region. As far as the theme of this year's May Day celebration is resetting salaries and the conditions of service. They are also telling government that they should reset the salaries of teachers. Teachers' salary is woefully inadequate. That's why there's high attrition rate. Look at attrition rate. A teacher who can want to buy, work for Dubai, work for her. But they will check a year. We know that teacher want to buy. We know that government will also benefit from us and productivity will be high. And this one is tied to the development of Ghana. For Ghana to develop, there's the need for us to reset our salaries and then the conditions of service. As some are kind of on we are also telling government that the improvisation is too much. You should be provided with needed working tools, textbooks, ICT tools. So we are in the technological era. Never could be light new. Never could be no so computing now. What's the person or computing? School be computing. They do a light in when your laptop. So government should provide.
Emra sebe de new wa efutu abato mpesuaso ne owura Alexander Kwamena Afenyo Markins ono so na akodom kumenu mu a wada wano na abwache dwuadie no ekoso abwache eya fasha wodi mfima ntemu ho efutu afibia na eno owurei ekira na oye mrasebedwani ewo ho no oye se de enhye no ko ene ekowie nyina na aseda eno ode ma ne manfo ho se watimi ahye won ho so na afidi nyame adom waya de nyina mana ko wia somdwe mu fefefe mama yentie mra hye wadwani
so the police in divisional commander a quote on quote me the media for what misquoting quote on quote he's not too busy because the atmosphere is peaceful. Center pressure will come. Na mentem wase wo wa by this time divisional commander why very busy. Inti we are seeing more celebrants than law enforcement, which is good for us. For me, ne fefe wanyi de ye nyina ye begina na yahwe na efutuman afa ne tempefra na mission man bo imprempren da metie godo as MP and na mona all the mutu na simpa afa ne tempefra mutu da man mo mada mempanyimfo yase papa mi wofa oye twafo fu won supi penyin pa onye
afeye de ni che tema west awro sema abetodwa echa na bofra kito bi odi emfienum kiosu bi ahye ema eja ne hie no wahwere ne nkwa ya eje kodwo Sun City tema west no ena saare hosemu esiye na bofra ema me ekire mu a na eyade a ne ba yara hana agbeve kwan a wafa so awu no odwene ho a ontiase da ne sa ne ntimoma yentie se de maami na ode awerho kasa
nyame ko na mehwem ni obia me ni okamafobia ni obia ni okamafobia baby am ye adwuma ro ye sofo te ho na me kwa sorry omu na mo afa me te so mo ngasa omu ba omu na mo afa me te so mo ngasa omu ba sometimes me hu chire me omu na ye omu bo am me ni okamafobia me mamia afa no Sun City ha onu no ti mi che wa ase me ba estate mo ha onu no ebo am sa okura me ni me mai mu sa ase na me banyi me bagewe ya ende jashi na ko fimisa me ni hwe me ni okamafobia first born ni ebema second one ni entafo omo papa takradi
me de Charles Ejiri me kwa sorrow Church of Pentecost ya wa sorry na ehu se akwara bi aba na o be frame me wife se eja hye ne nua no eja hye ne nua no na o se eja hye wu nua sen owo he na so owo omufie ho nti aho na me wife ofre members ni bi se eja hye akwara bi omodi mirika bae nti omo bae no na eja no so ato edan mu a obi mu so aba ho a omugusu edumja no ampampa edumja ni wie na akwara nde waye nyame bia oh akwara no wonya 8 years na omo wa sorry ewo edan na chi omo fence wall na chi pe bia incident ni si na kasa wall na chi na maame no o wa sorry nti akwara no si nani akom ana na maame ye se ombra na nka omeda anka ope be umpo o wa sorry ho amane so onda na o se o be fi abeda na akwara no bae o ba beda e omo ni gas omo ni light enso ye nim je nti a eja no tumi so ya etuma hye akwara no sa fire service de wo mo amo ho na start se o mo dum ja na eja na nya kasi bia nti ye kios no o mo tumi dum ni ntem nti mo amfra fire service by police ana mo frɛ se omra na mmehwe a police fo abafa akwara no de ne ko nde abomi hu pa ane ne nyina ye nti ase no se nimpa no oni light oni gas bibia nsi jaso so ye nim se na bibi si jaso ansa na akwara no be hye dan mu de yo sin kwa untumi hu se eye kitwa bi untumi hu se ye aduane wo inside obe aduane kro obe wo outside ansa na wako inside nti untumi nso jam fan hye inside
na we ene arosama asi wo tema abofra odi mfie no ma wahwe ne nkwa ya o maame ekasa wie no assembly member won so ede adesre ato aposifo ne adofo enim na yekuwia ne yekuwie ewo breman asikuma kobia ne dende asantem eho ena abetodwa se ayokofo wo no epese wo mu esi akonwa bi na sa akonwa no wo mu si no wo mu bi asori se nipa no a wahuri epe edi no wonya yukuni enti omo enti ase moma yenkutie emanu mu baako afie bi se de osi ekire ensem no mu
asama asi abusuan mu ne de omahen esikuma mahen ode dom ode bachire ohinya yanti ase kura wa from efobi me ya sentem oyekọ royal abusuan number 1 omahen oni yanyi de no wenwen kura na yanti ase ni sentine de by 11 years ni abusuan pani ode ohini bi kwe na ya hima so otiase wokware nkrofo ya sisiale wo be ana amahin waje atumi ya ba ya hima o pante tra wonde wondi ade wabadom yan awa busuani mu nti obi agbadom edede ampre do na wafa ni ndi ade ampara anyeye ya de obi akwa na dem nkrofo yi woni na mase be ya no hen anyeye ni na so oma wafa ndai
amakobuadu
omahin esikuma gba akwabuadu nana a oti agwa no do yetum hu de ono na mama ya him biara ye nboko biara eyeye nkrafu ya him awa appoint ya kire yetum hu ade kura ono wanwo enti mbere kakrai me yahu ya nda wode ahemfo eprosifo wagbo ya ahemfia ya wo friend ekundwa adam enam da asomje enye agwan ho nintin asomje mba da awada wachiro hin nintin ya tutum abubu ni nara ya abubom wabobum wagofa ya gwa wodukọ enda so ya bra ya so ase last week ya bra ya so ase wagoso ya ohin a wo friend na sane na ya hima na ya bushia pani wa pant a kira ne de on di aden won abekire esikwa ho nda bia watu wo puen nti ya ni abranka sanka na bibiara so awode ya de dan bibiara wode dan aba anoti na ya dia madan sam trafo na wongo ayan na kwaben
na nyeme bia o mahe odo ye hen no yen jintum because asam na court akona anenim we dey almost 14 years in mfanambra wajina by force ade won si dem nipa no ehe ma waba wo ba chi hen no ebuso onimu nje mpelefo bia la anko oyoku number 1 asente royal family bia la anko ma wo ba chi nipa no regent oboto no ade ori regent ko so ni ko buda no by force egwanda no ko buno okoye egwano wo de kole no che by force ona na wo ba chi na o mai se wo chi no to na wo chi na ebusa nso ya hwa kwana wo de enfa no enso ye ni ye jintum kra
ya papa mo jintum
jani se mpenufu ya frem no ya ko na mpenufu no
aswama ha ene kasebo a yensaka no enebna awie nyina na wieye yedema sesam nya daje etena ho hwebie na mutie mo amu fie ne amanone no enyina ye da wase bio no na ye ka mo se eyade adwudi odifo Samuel Prayer and Counseling Center ne so mu ma metimi edebremo na ma ne bo tiawa eno wode nam o se abusuani bo anam nananom bi agam gold hyefom mo ya ye mu hunu be si ne ohia na ehafie no ebasa na ne homete ede momra obekire mo de ehye na makutu asumdwemu na fefie na ni munyam asa aba fisisi kade wode ya de nyine yi ebi ana owadwom promotion bi de wanim na nso etwafa ho bra na ọma ho akwankyere beko mo ahonhom mu ya wa mo no so yo ba na be ma wa onim se onye hwe enso yo ba utime nyam ewo ho ana yira ehu meno no emfira brabonum ebi on so a ejina so kura ma ware no nya bi obi nso tia ware na se ware no nsam wono atimi ye bone no akani kunu TV ahwe pokoro owi a osemanum wo ade kura basa enye wono on mema no so bi sa chesensem no doso a ware mu temumra odifo Samuel prayer and counseling center no ma mo ho akwankyere nyina na saa ha no enko ebi anadidi da ofie adidi mu nsem dɔso mesrew oba obeteneteno am wo hu anim pote ebi nso na wo wasem e wo koto eno nso ehu pa utanyi a nko uduru ho a unyo bi nka bi ma wo emi so anu asem kura konso ni awo dasi nyame adom be mu a ene yewura no hunu kwa obefa so obekasem no amanso wakoma atoyem ene bi onso na promise mfe udi enu nko a so ye oba na be ma enu nso enya kura kone china waba obere wo hwa nka onsa beka hu papa akwantu mu nsam enu nso enye ni nyina no momfamra odifo ho na obeboam friend was 050-615-7020 050-615-7020 and 0245-479724 0245-479724 odifo Samuel Prayer and Counseling Center ewo ahembobo ano kumase yawo ahembobo ano traffic light na se hwa ejaba family house odifo bebo ama ozaka de wope enti mame no wase emfa onsia midindi no na opoku agemo nyame adoma ekina nso sabri ya me no besa ehia hwo hu yi